Hey everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? I'm going to do my last rack video. I moved all the Zoom stuff and the net bait stuff. So if you guys are fans of Zoom baits or net bait baits, you're going to like this one. So this is the last, or I should say the next of the rack videos, because I do have some more stuff on the other side there I'm going to show you too. So just a little intro, and I'll see you guys in a second. Bye. Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? As I just said in the intro, I moved all the Zoom stuff from the end and the back of that rack over there over to the front here and kind of redid everything. So I have all my net bait and Zoom stuff over here. So like I said, if you guys are fans of Zoom baits or net bait, you'll like this one. And that stuff on the bottom you've seen already. So I just kind of move things around. So this has actually been a good thing to do because it's allowed me to organize everything here on the shelf. So I guess I'll start with the net baits here. There's Cody, one of the dogs. There's Gabby over there. They're down here to help me out. So I'm going to grab my chair and actually sit down for this one while I show you these net baits. When the net bait pack-a-crawl came out, I think it might have been my favorite flipping bait for a while. This bait is just great, especially that color right there. That watermelon spice was my favorite. I still flip these occasionally. I just don't flip them as much as I used to. There's just so many other options, but this is just a fantastic flipping bait, crawl imitation. I've got boxes of them that you'll see eventually when I start doing the boxes on the rack, but that green pumpkin candy color, you know I love. There's more of the watermelon spice. That Alabama craw is a great color. Oops, as they fall on the floor. Actually, I'll just move a few down and show you a few colors here. That Alabama craw is a great one. Anything with that orange on it, I love, you know that. I think this is actually a pack-a-craw. I just used a Wacky Worm made a very similar bait. So I just think I just used their bag for some of that one. That green pumpkin with the blue flake in it. There's that Alabama craw again. That watermelon spice. You guys get the idea of the colors I like here. Watermelon spice again. Green pumpkin candy. I don't know what you call that one. Albura. Let me focus in on that one. See if I get it to focus for you. There you go. You guys can say that. You're better than I am. But they have so many cool different colors. But I threw that Alabama craw and that watermelon spice were my two ones that I like the most. There was a few other here and there. Some of the green pumpkins I would throw. Let me hang these back up here so they're not laying on the floor. But great flipping bait. Let's see what's over here. Is another watermelon candy, which you know I love. Chartreuse pumpkin. There's some more watermelon spice. Shocker. Summer craw is a good one. Another watermelon candy. It looks like it's not there. We gotta get that focus in a little bit. Watermelon candy looks like there. Can't tell what that says. Okeechobee craw. Cajun crawdad. Like a sapphire blue there. Sounds really good. That Cajun crawdad was great on Monksville. I used to flip them around there in the weeds. Green pumpkin candy. You guys know I love that color. It's more of a newer pack. Their newer style pack that they have. Got a couple of those green pumpkin magics and green pumpkin candies. Never have enough of that color. Sapphire blue. Crawdad, crawfish, black blue. Cajun crawdad. Cajun crawdad is really nice, especially in dirty water. Like I said, that used to be a great Monksville color for me when I used to flip the weeds there. So you Jersey guys, if you're flipping on Monksville, give that color a shot. See how you do with it. But great flipping bait. Pack-a-craw is a great flipping bait. Love it. Let's see. If I go up here, here's the T-Mac worm, which is kind of like the Zoom trick worm. It's their version of it, and it's very good. I mean, I use these a lot. That red bug I do very well with. There's some older packs in the back. Just the straight black is great. There's that watermelon spice in the T-Mac. Pink when the water's really dirty, because I call it bubble gum. So if I get that to focus in for you. Watermelon jelly, they're all good colors. But that's a nice option to the to the trick worm there. Then I just have some various baits. The lizard. I guess you guys can imagine why I bought that, that color. That's their baby Madpaca, which is like a creature bait. baby pack of craws, Manipacas. These are all like good for like as trailers, like jig trailers. Here's their finesse worm. So if you guys like, you know, like a smaller, like a shaky head type worm, they make a nice finesse worm too. And I'll put a link to these baits. Now, I know Netbait is still around, and I think that's it for the Netbait stuff. Now, I do have boxes of craws and everything you'll see. And the worms, so I'll show you those at a future time when like I said, when I start getting into the racks over there. I haven't got there yet. Now for the Zoom fans, here's all the wall of Zoom I have. Not like Wacky Worm's wall of Zoom, but it's pretty good. And I do have a lot of Zoom stuff in boxes too, but I'll show you what I got hanging. Let's see. This is some of the super speed craw. Really good bait for a jig trailer. Put it on your chatterbait. Good for Carolina rigging if you guys would like to Carolina rig. Okeechobee craw. Try and get to focus on these colors. That watermelon red candy is good. Watermelon candy red. I think these are all speed craws, yeah. Black red glitter. So that's the super speed craw. Here's the ultra vibe speed craw. This is a very good. My buddy Mike loves to throw this on Carolina rigs up on Champlain. It's a popular bait up there. Popular technique when the wind's really howling. So I have a bunch of colors. Watermelon red. Green pumpkin, can't go wrong with that. Green pumpkin purple. I'll show you just a few here before I start dropping them. Electric shads. I got some good colors there. Put these back up. I'm just gonna put them down. But there's that Ultra Vibe Speed Craw there for you. That's the dogs bark upstairs. The Z Craw Junior. Here, hold on, I'm gonna go close. Okay, I'm back. And the dogs are still barking. That's a Z Craw Junior. Got a couple of those. This is a nice bait for trailers. Flipping. Tilapia color's pretty cool. Black Sapphire. That black light color with that purple there is cool. There's the Z Craw in the full size. Got your Bourbon Blaze, which is a cool color. South African Special. Watermelon Candy. Shockingly, I have that. Got a couple of those. But you guys who like the Z Craw, it's a good bait. Lots of options for that. There's trailers, there's flipping bait. Throw it on your chatterbait. You guys know I kind of prefer the grub on my chatterbait, but for you guys who like the craw baits, that's good too. This is the Zoom version of their Ned rig, the beatdown, which is nice. Caught fish on this. It's a good Ned bait if you're looking for something different. Some different colors there. I don't have a ton of them, but I got a few. Like that green pumpkin with purple gold is a cool color. But that's the beatdown, like that's their version of a Ned bait. Just your Zoom, just a few Zoom grubs, some trailers. And I'll keep my trailer. I think that might be their drop shot bait. I don't know what. Yeah, the Z drop bait. I only got like one bag of that. I haven't really thrown that much, but you know, just some grubs. Gotta have the Zoom lizard for you Carolina rig guys. And in the springtime, when the fish are shallow, this is a great flipping bait around beds. Take your lizards and chuck them around with beds, and you will definitely do well. So, gotta have your Zoom lizards. Everybody's got some Zoom lizards that fishes probably. This is just like I think some various worms. This is the Magnum Finesse worm. Let's see what I got here. I'll move these around so I can give you guys a better look. There's our chartreuse, like your shaky head type worm. You know, jig head worm. Small finesse, 4-inch worm, whatever it is, 4.5. I think it's a 4-inch worm. But I got tons of these. Got a bunch of the boxes. So you can't go wrong with that for just simplicity for a worm. The Zoom Finesse worm. There's the Super Hog. Baby Brush Hog. More baby brush hogs back there. Got a box of these, so you'll see more of these in a future date. Get a few of them. That's just the baby brush hogs. Oh, there's the tiny fluke. Use that for drop shotting. Use it on a scrounger head, a small scrounger head. That's really why I got them. But you could drop shot it too. That tiny fluke is good for that little tiny scrounger head. That's the swimming fluke. You know, it's almost like a swim bait. It's got that swim bait tail. A couple of those. And what's that? Yeah, a couple of those there. I don't have many of them. And I think that might be some fluke juniors under there. Yeah. It's your super fluke junior if you want the smaller size fluke. Maybe use it as a trailer for a chatterbait or something. The big critter crawl. A bunch of those. These are old. I'm assuming they still have this in their lineup. I love these when I first started fishing, and I've started buying them for jig trailers and just for flipping around. But now, really, this would be a good, you can throw this on a Ned. It would be a little bigger than usual for Neds, but it's still good. If I go back over here, one of my favorite baits from Zoom is the fluke. And, you know, I've got, really, if you're going to throw a fluke, if you have just, there's a million colors. If you got that pearl white, that chartreuse, that white, the chartreuse trailer, and the bubblegum color, you probably don't really need any more. Those are like the best colors. Every color is good of a fluke, but those to me are the ones I throw. You know, these are great in dirty water and clear water. This is a really good dirty water one. I like this sexy shad one too. This is a good color. There's a clear water. That blue in there. And this is like just a whole bunch of different color flukes. You guys can see. I'll go from this side. Maybe you'll see some colors. But it's a lot of sexy shad on the front there. Silver flash, electric shad, moon dust. That's a cool color. Watermelon moon dust. A couple of those. Bluegill flash. Any of those flash colors are pretty cool. Can't go wrong with the watermelon candy, you know, and any bait. The more clear water types that I use. Here's some more, you know, darker water colors, but you can really go dark or clear. Just some assorted colors. You know, they make a million colors in the Zoom flukes. Little black. Little black back there. So albino shad is always good. These trout colors. Rainbow trout. Any of these light colors are good. Use those a lot. But most of the time I'm throwing the pearl one, the chartreuse one, or the pink one. That's usually the one I'm throwing most of the time. And then the rest of this is all trick worms, because you guys know I love the trick worm. And I kind of have them split up into colors. Like here's like your really loud, you know, yellows and sherberts, you know, lime truce, the whites. The ones if you're really looking for that. If you got really dirty water conditions, or maybe they're shallow on beds. Methylate is a popular color. A few of those. What's back there? Bruised banana. I love the names. But it's one of those loud colors that you might find. The colors I use the most really are the blacks. I've always, every time I go to like Bass Pro or wherever if I'm buying, you know, Zooms are on sale for Land Big Fish or somebody, I always pick up a bag of black and the black grape, because those are probably my two favorite colors anywhere I go. And there's a bunch of different colors up there. Let's see if I can focus in for you. Black grape, black. That's the Magnum trick worm. What's that? Watermelon red. It's kind of hard to get all of that because there's so many. The green pumpkins, you guys get it. Darker colors, like this black emerald, it's very June bug-like. Electric shad, plum apple, South African special, June bugs with a chartreuse tail. I like their ones that have the chartreuse tails. It's always cool. Let's see. Here's your motor oils. A lot of these are ones with chartreuse tails, I think. Motor oil, chartreuse tail, watermelon with a chartreuse tail, watermelon red with a chartreuse tail. You guys get it. All great natural colors. Here's some more green pumpkins. That's a green pumpkin blue flash, green pumpkin purple green, green pumpkin magic, green pumpkin orange. So you get it. This is all the green pumpkin section. This is just kind of like some assorted like craw colors. Cajun crawl, the brown orange swirl, Spanish crawl, smoked mustard red, red bug. I mean, any color in the, I mean, really any color you throw. And a trickworm is a good color. So, I mean, you can see how deep it is. There's a lot in there. So that's it. So this is actually not too overly long of a video because it's really only 2 brands. But, you know, for you Netbait fans out there, there's some Netbaits, and there are a lot more zoom type baits than what I got here. But these are the basic ones that I have. So that's it, guys. Thought I'd show you those fast. As I've said, any questions on any of these baits individually, just let me know. I'll put any links in the description for where you can buy them if you're interested. But that's it. So it's a Netbait and zoom video here. So I'm almost done. Whatever's on the back of this rack that you haven't seen will be the last rack one, then I'll have them all done. Like I said, it's kind of, I'm not going to probably move those out there. Maybe I'll just move the light back there and do it quick because there's not a lot back there. That's kind of like new stuff and some of the older stuff I have. So it's either really old or really new that's back there. That's it. So as I said, guys, like I said, any questions on any of these baits, let me know. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon on YouTube. Mark out.